drink every time you say pivot.
Every time you say what?
We're live.
We're live.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, we're live. It's a very different live. We've never done this before. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Sounds low.
I know. It's fun to see everybody in their home environments instead of like in the studio.
Yeah, I live literally out in the woods, so if like you're hearing loud noises of vehicles going by, that's what that is.
I just want to see like deer scamper by in the back.
No, there's no deer here.
I know, and that makes me so angry because I have them everywhere. I didn't post the video I took the other day. They're everywhere.
No, none. I never see them.
Can't stand
bears, though. Bears. We had a bear cub up our tree last year. Oh my God. Have you ever heard the noise a bear cub makes? It's crazy.
What? Can you imitate it? I'd like to hear
Not a chance. No.
That would have been so great.
No way. No, because I couldn't.
That sound clip and just repeated it over and over and over.
I know your tricks.
So it's been a bit of a trying week. It's only Wednesday. It's been a bit of a trying 24 hours. It's been a bit of a trying year.
It started out so great. You came back to the office. I was so excited.
I was free for roughly about 12 hours before the shutdown. Mm-hmm. But I got to buy my own groceries, so that was delightful. I don't have to.
That's exciting for you after 2 weeks of not leaving the house.
Well, and then a week before that about eating out of a cooler in a truck. So
my God. I didn't think I realized what that truck looked like and what you guys were like. I mean, I know you showed the video of inside, but when I dropped some stuff off at your house and then I saw the truck, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, it just looked really good though.
Yep. I thought I took a video when we got home and unloaded the trailer. I tried to take a video of like crawling in the back, how we slept in it and what it looked and how much space there was. But the video is not on my phone, so I must not have hit record or I double hit it, whatever happened. But is the mattress still in the back? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the mattress is still in the back. So we can, I'll do a little recreate while I'm home, I'm sure, to show
you. Anyways, that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, my personal hell. But Tyson lived like that for 5 months. 5 months.
No.
Like, figure that out.
Couldn't do it.
I know. It's crazy. Do we all have drinks here? What's going on?
I mean, I
didn't get the memo. I got water, man.
Yeah, mine's water too. But cheers to that.
When I also got groceries yesterday, I went to, we should, totally have a great. I missed out.
Sorry.
I went to the liquor store, which was conveniently right next to the grocery store after picking up my huge haul of groceries.
Hi, Margo.
I heard a lot of other people do that too because they were like, they ran out last time.
It's true. So Sam, how are you doing today? Like you primarily work from home, so I guess it's not as huge a deal for you. I don't know if that's fair to say, but.
Well, it's funny because like we don't have kids, so we weren't really affected by and I work from home. So I wasn't really as affected by the briefing yesterday as most people were, but I still like, there's that anxiety that creeps up when you're like waiting for the announcement. They were like 25 minutes late. So I was like sitting here just feeling like that heaviness, right?
Always late. Always late.
Right. I know. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was really bad. Yeah.
Yeah. They were having technical issues. Yes. I don't know what their normal excuse is. If it's usually technical issues. Yesterday I kept refreshing Twitter and going to some of the people who live tweet it. And they were like, it's starting soon. It's starting soon. I swear it's starting soon. And
yeah.
Never happened. But yeah.
But I'm running on very little sleep. I was warning you guys before this. I'm running on like super low amount of sleep. So who knows what might come out of my mouth tonight. We just have no idea.
That makes it funner.
Yeah, same Z's. I slept for like maybe 4 hours last night. Just brain could not shut off.
Yeah. Tough times.
Yeah. Madison, what about you? People don't get to see you as much because you're our behind-the-scenes worker bee, but you have been with us now for, 2 months.
Yep. Almost. It'll be 3 in May, yeah.
Woo!
Time flies when you're having fun.
I know.
So you're working now as well?
Yeah. I'm primarily working from home now, yeah.
Alicia, did you know that we are both from Pugwash, Nova Scotia, Madison and I?
I did not know you were from, and
No.
but I didn't know you were.
Yeah.
It's a small world. Yeah. We found that out on the first day that we met. And it's like, as soon as you find out that somebody else is from Pugwash, you're just like, you're kindred
I
spirit.
was like, there's no way. There's absolutely
Pugwash is
no
one of my
way.
favorite places in Nova Scotia. I love it.
Oh, okay.
I love
Yeah.
it. And Shore Beach, like it's my favorite place to go in the summer.
Oh, that's crazy.
There's a little bit of trivia for you guys in case you didn't know.
Yeah. I do love when those random things come up. I hope we do need to do that sometime. Like maybe when we hit the 5-year anniversary next year, we'll do this like how well have you been paying attention trivia kind of
Yes.
trivia. I love that idea.
That would be fun.
Tanya, make a note. No, I'm kidding.
I got nothing.
I'm making
My mental notes are not up to par, so maybe I'll take that note.
I straight up today, we went to the studio to do a few things. Tyson was standing at the front counter that we have there, and he wasn't moving, and he was like partially blocked by the necklace thing there. And I came out from the bathroom and was like, Tyson, like, you know, when you fake with a kid playing hide and seek, like you clearly see them, but couldn't see them. I was like, I am clearly exhausted because he was in, and finally he moved his eyes side to side. And I was like, holy shit. There he is. I don't know what just happened. And
Wait, you noticed him because he moved his eyes side to side?
I know. I was exhausted and still am, but it was a weird moment for us both.
Oh God.
So
He should have scared you.
no comment because he knows that it probably would have gotten worse. Not like the time you scared me in the office, man.
Oh, best. That's been the best moment in the last year so far. I mean, and there's been some good ones, but that was probably like my number one.
I'd have given anything to have had that recorded. Anything.
Me too. Body cams. We've talked about this.
It's true. We really should have just cameras recording at all times. My favorite moment was on Halloween, October 1st. I got there early. And I had decided, because it was the first day of our haunted tours, that I wanted to scare her and Saffron in the office. So I took our sheet to hide like a ghost. I set up the iPad on one side of the room and my phone on the other and just hid in their office until she came in. And I was just sitting at the desk under a sheet when she came.
I don't get scared like you. Like, I'm not like a dramatic, like that's you. That's what you did. Like, I would have just like cursed a little or something.
You dropped a massive F-bomb and it was hilarious. And it was almost as good as when I scared you in the parking lot. That was my favorite one. But you're right. You're not as over the top as I screamed and dropped to the floor. That's how I get scared, by the way.
So good.
Yeah, it was a good time. And well, we know how you feel about working at home, though.
It's not my favorite.
You have your kids at home.
What?
The kids are at home, aren't they?
Well, yeah. I mean, and so that makes. I don't like to work from home, but then to have that on top of it, just.
But look at that view behind you, Tanya. Like, if I had that view at my home, I would just not even want to leave.
It's gorgeous out here. There's no doubt about it. It's a lovely view. But
to enjoy, not to work.
Right. Yeah. Like, after work when I come home, I enjoy it.
It's true. But I think out of all of us working at home, Madison wins, because if you follow her on social media, today I learned that she has a catio off of her office. And if you don't know what that is, I strongly suggest you Google it. I don't want to ask you to show because I don't want you to spill something in your office. But
yeah, that doesn't happen.
He has a rig where they have 3 cats and they have a window open. On the other side of that window is a kennel cage where they just go out and hang out outside, but they're fully engulfed. And 3 of them were out there today, and it was hilarious.
Yeah, it was so cute.
They love it.
How old are they, your cats?
So one's 7, one's 2, and the other one's 1.
Oh my God. And did you have this at the other place that you live? Because you're just new in your house this year.
No, they, Luke's dad just put this in, like, probably, I want to say during when we were in last lockdown. They don't go outside, so it's good for them.
It's so funny, and I love it. It's
It's adorable.
we might have to get that from your social media and throw it up on Truro Buzz for anyone who didn't see it.
Heck yeah.
So cute.
Yeah.
But it's not quite business as usual, but it is a little bit. We have a newsletter still coming out tomorrow morning. If you haven't signed up for it, you can still do that at trurobuzz.com or on the Facebook page. So as you can imagine, a lot of what we cover in it is the events that are coming up in the next week, which are slim pickings now, but we still have stuff in there for you to check out. We have solutions for Mother's Day. We have what else was it we were looking at today? We have the quarantine kitchen is upcoming. Now that's not next week, it's the week after.
Right, yeah.
And basically there's some stuff to keep you busy. There's some stuff to look up online, but mostly, obviously, the big thing that's coming up is Mother's Day.
Yes.
And
10 days away? 10 days away.
it is more than 10 days away because it's on the 8th. No, you're right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, again.
I was like, don't say that. I counted when I put it in the newsletter.
No, it's me and the time all over again. We watched our travel videos. I'm like, yeah, 12 hours. And Tyson's like, no, it's been 12. No, okay, you're right. It's right. So Mother's Day, we have these lovelies for sale. So if you're concerned about going out and shopping or being in stores or not really wanting to get out and about right now, we have these puppies for sale, and
we shopped for you.
We shopped for you.
Yeah.
We put it together. We will ship it for you, or you can arrange local pickup. And we are working on some delivery options right now. So we're hoping to have that updated by the end of this week. But let me just give you a little peeky poo of what we got in here. So
yeah, let's see.
This is all comprised of local product. We have orange and vanilla moisturizer from Rain Natural Skincare. That is handmade natural lotion.
Smells so good.
I love Lorraine's stuff. Oh, can I just cut you off for 1 second? Because I am just realizing now it's called Rain and her name is Lorraine.
Oh, I never made that connection either.
Okay, Danielle or Lorraine, if you're watching, tell us if that was a coincidence.
We also have some bath salts from Artsy Upcycle.
Also want to talk about smelling delicious. Oh my God.
I can't remember the name. Is it citrus smell in this one, isn't it?
Yeah, the name's on the top there. Morning Glory.
No, it says handmade with love, Artsy Upcycle.
Oh, shoot. There is a name.
Oh my God, it smells orangey and delicious. And funnily enough, if you follow her, I've been following her on TikTok, and her partner are living in their van right now and showing some really, you want to talk about weird living in the truck. They have got it down. If we had a van.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh man, it is super cool. We also have, I've like double wrapped everything.
Oh, I love these.
I know, you can't not have a chocolate treat for mom. So why not have a chocolate treat and a floral treat? So these are 3 chocolate roses for mom from Chocolates Galore. You may have seen her at our local farmers market with delightful treats in there.
Did you guys taste test those?
No, but I'm sure they're delicious.
I know.
I've had some of their chocolate before.
Yeah.
When
good stuff.
We had the ones the longest to do, like when we're first building the prototype of the box. And then once we took the pictures, I was like,
I know. Why didn't we eat them after we took the pictures?
I know.
That's what I don't understand.
We have this lovely Nova Scotia tartan heart keychain from Coal Bay Jewelry. I love this.
I do
Show your Nova Scotia pride, right?
Super cute.
Together.
Yeah, there we go.
He has a lot of really great stuff.
Oh my God, I love these boxes. We have these beautiful pashmina scarves. Oh, they're so soft. I want to rub it on my face.
So soft.
Yes, and they come in a variety of colors, and those are from Elegant Steps. And we have, of course, no Mother's Day box is complete without a delightful smelling candle. And this is a Lightsey candle. This is vanilla lace. And let me tell you,
it's really nice.
We were so lucky to have sampled many of her scented candles, and we had decided that this one was our favorite. And
It
hopefully,
was tough though, wasn't it? Like we really went back and forth for a while before we finally decided because they were really nice. So nice.
it's unreal to me how much incredible local product we have. So now this box this year marks a full year that we've been doing buzz boxes. I'm just realizing now.
Oh yeah, you started last Mother's Day.
That's right. So when we ran the shutdown last time, I had been percolating on this idea that I wanted to do like a subscription style box, but not necessarily subscribing to a regular thing of local product, and how great that would be. And the first one we released last April was the first Mother's Day box, and it did incredibly well. And I mean, it was really well timed as well. But yeah, it's an easy alternative if you don't know what to get mom.
Right. I mean, we're kind of in the same situation again right now.
Have ever friggin' thunk at last year that we would have been in the same position this year? Like, I can't get over it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you're looking for something that you don't want to get out and buy mom and you want to support local, because this one little box supports 8 local businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's also a good like treat yourself kind of gift too.
Absolutely.
So
so we did Mother's Day, Father's Day, we did the Tasty box, then we did a holiday box and a Valentine's box. So what I loved was when we did the holiday box, we ended up selling a whole bunch of all of the buzz boxes at Christmas time.
Yeah. We did. Absolutely. It was awesome.
It was incredible. And people are just so happy to support local, and we're so happy to be able to make this happen. One of my favorite things is that a lot of the people who have had product in the box have come up to us and said how they have gotten so much more business from having a product in the buzz box, because once people got it, like the moisturizer that Lorraine had in the first one, she said that people were coming up and like, I want to buy more. I got it in this box. I didn't know this existed. Yeah. And that just tickles my fancy.
I love sourcing the products for the boxes. It's fun and it is.
And Denise is asking how much. They're $69 plus tax, correct? And if you're shipping them, that's an additional cost.
Oh my God, I just realized I was in private chat and I saw no comments, and now I just hit some comments and see, hi guys.
Alicia, Sam, I just need to point this out though, that Sam did right before we started. But
you did. And I'm like, yeah, I can see the box there, but I was clicked on the wrong tab is what I'm saying. Don't throw me under the bus, Tanya.
But
my God.
Just want to point out too about the BuzzBox is that 10% right now of each sale is going to be going to Alicia's Woman of the Year campaign for Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. So it's a good box as well.
If you hadn't heard, we had been kind of heavy on the old advertising of it, but I was nominated as a candidate, 13 in the province, to be a part of this competition called Man and Woman of the Year. And it's basically a fundraiser, and they're pitting 13 people who like competition against each other to see if they can win by raising.
But also need to mention that you're the only candidate outside of HRM.
Mm-hmm. That's a really big deal to me. I was shocked when they told me we're really excited to have Truro represented because you're the only one outside of HRM, and I'm like, okay,
that's amazing. So cool.
Not scary at all.
But no pressure, Alicia. You're representing every single one of us. No pressure at all.
That's what Lynn said. How do we order a box? You can head over to turobuzz.com/shop, or you can click on the shop in the bar there, and we have the Mother's Day box there, as well as the other boxes we make, but we always put the first one that we're doing currently there. So you can order them there, you can pay for it online, and we can you can either get local pickup or you can have it, we can ship it for you, no problem at all.
And we're working on delivery.
We're working on a plan to try and deliver around the Truro area for sure. And then if we're able to offer delivery throughout the county now.
I feel like your cats are wreaking havoc up there, are they?
Always. I should have locked them out, but the catio.
No, makes way more fun.
Yeah. The chaos is amusing.
I was hoping they don't knock stuff over.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Carrie.
Mine is 15 and she likes to randomly scream, so that could happen.
That would be amazing too.
Yes. So the fundraiser, my favorite thing about being the only one out of HRM and being in this area was, well, I mean, it's why Churro Buzz exists in the first place, is that all of these businesses we have here and the people and the residents are so incredibly supportive, and they are so incredibly up on collaborating together that I knew we were going to put together a stellar fundraising campaign together. It's like, it's not about me. It's about all of us showing what this part of the province can bring to people who are struggling with blood cancer. And the reason I took on this fundraiser was because it expressly is going towards helping patients and their families in Nova Scotia who need resources now. And of course, we're all affected by COVID, but them especially, they have lost their in-person treatment, which is a really big part of getting treatment with leukemia and lymphoma, is your peer-to-peer sessions. So that money is going towards helping develop resources for them dealing with the isolation of treatment during COVID.
Awesome.
Is there any way I can post my group on Churro Buzz? I made a group for people to join for positive thoughts where we have so much negativity around curious. You can, the page for Churro Buzz is public, so you can absolutely post a link to your group there for sure, no problem. And that's great. Congratulations and thank you for putting a group that promotes positivity, because God knows we all need that.
Oh, isn't that the truth though?
No kidding. We have, speaking of the fundraiser, we are not unaffected by COVID. We've lost 3 events that we had planned to have in the next couple of weeks. If you've been following along, we were supposed to have a in-person shopping event at My Home Mercantile this weekend, which we were very much looking forward to, especially on the cusp of Mother's Day, which we're not able to do right now, but we're in the works about doing it later in the end of the month. We were supposed to have a CrossFit competition with Blue Nose Fitness over in Bible Hill. That is going to be pushed to the end of the month. So hopefully that happens. And so we're still working on some options, but you can donate by going to the personal page, which is posted on our Churro Buzz link in bio. And it's on my social media as well, but we'll probably post it again before tonight just so you can see it, but you can hop right on over there and make a donation. Or if you're a business, we've been approached by a lot of business, especially recently, who want to get on. We've got Jenny's Cocktails coming on, that she's going to be doing something with us. And who was the other one today?
Maybe. It's a maybe, so we won't announce it just yet.
Yeah.
I know who you're thinking of, but it's a maybe.
Getting away from myself here, yes. And anyone out there,
it's amazing, that people are reaching out and want to be a part.
Of course. I'm gonna turn on a light here because it's getting dark. But who's stoked that it's after 8 and still light out? Oh my god, totally. So excited. Oh, there you go.
Today actually turned into a nice day, which was lovely.
It was a really nice day. Yeah, surprising.
Thank goodness. Honestly, it made the first day of lockdown just a teeny bit less, because I was thinking it was going to be rainy and we were just going to be stuck inside all day.
Yeah, and it was calling for rain for another couple of days. I haven't checked ahead now because I can't focus on anything that long, but hopefully it's going to be nice for the rest of the week.
I don't think it is either. Tomorrow maybe, but fingers crossed.
Hopefully it's going to be nice for the rest.
Sorry.
Oh. We'll know when it starts raining. We'll know it's raining. When it's sunny, we'll know it's sunny. That's how I kind of work the weather.
There you are.
I find it funny when people get so caught up with, is a storm coming next week. I'm like, that is next week. I want to know what it's doing.
Time. We live in Nova Scotia.
Yeah, today. We don't need to think about next week. It could change 8 times before then.
Yeah, totally.
What beer are you drinking?
I was just thinking about, which one is it? The blueberry sour? Yep. Garrison? Yeah, it's like, I'm kidding.
So it's not your stronger IPA though.
No,
Stronger than you think.
I was supposed to go to Tatamagouche today.
Oh, right.
To go out and pick up because I was in isolation and I haven't been able to get out there, and you can't get it in liquor stores. You could just get it at Tatamagouche Brewery, but there's still a few cases of it left. That's one of our strong fundraisers. Thank you, dear. This is the blueberry sour. Is it for Garrison? Or is it Copper Bottom in PEI?
Oh, I've never been there. Or had
It's quite a lovely atmosphere there, like a very nice warm wood grain, and they have a beautiful patio there. But hopefully we'll get back over there this summer. But if you can't, head out to Tatamagouche Brewery in the next few days and pick up the Stronger Than You Think IPA that they brewed especially for the Man Woman of the Year fundraiser, and it's almost gone.
It's been selling so well.
It
And
has, and I've
100% of the proceeds too, hey, going to the cause, which is super cool.
it's unreal that I know Matt and Christiane are friends of mine, and I reached out to them because they're incredible business people with an incredible product, and they put this together. We designed a can, and it's just been really well received. I love the people who have posted pictures or tagged me in pictures that had it themselves. Thank you so much. I get to vicariously live through you. But yeah, hopefully we can not too long in the future go to communities other than our own. Where, okay, let's daydream a little bit. If the Atlantic bubble comes back, where is the first place you'd like to go, Madison?
Moncton to see Luke's brother and his girlfriend.
Oh, that would be, I love Moncton. Family is good too. I love Moncton.
Sorry.
Do you not like Moncton? Oh, I love Moncton.
Sorry, Monctonians who are watching.
Yes.
I didn't say I love Moncton, but they live there, and I had
reason. I just picked a place. Well, Sam, where's the first place you're gonna go that's not Moncton?
Now you guys are really seriously going to judge what I say. Well, we as a family would go to Prince Edward Island. That's where my husband's family lives. So we would absolutely want to go to Summerside and go to their cottage in Fernwood, because that's just
that sounds lovely. Tanya, what about you?
See, I don't really I don't have family out of province, so the Atlantic bubble for me is whatever, and that's not me taking away, because I know it's big for other people. It's but just being able to travel in province. I mean, when you can't, that's when you're like, oh, well, wouldn't it be nice to go anywhere?
Yeah. So I'm a big traveler, even just a day trip, weekends, whatever. I love going out and exploring. And if you've seen on social media, we're going to be doing a show with Eastlink where we're getting to tour around with an RV. Well, if that wasn't amazing enough, we actually got to make a suggestion on the itinerary ourselves. So going through all of the national parks and campsites and breweries and restaurants and cafes, there is so much to do in this province. It's not even funny. And I cannot wait to get out there and get a taste of even a 10th.
I'm so excited to see for the show. I know it's going to be a long while before it comes out, but it's going to be awesome.
I, surprised as no one, but I plan my day trips or travel around the places I want to eat. Does anybody else do that?
That's exactly what I told you. She said, if you ever go on a trip with Alicia, you're going to be planned around where to eat, and you always eat at the best places.
That's what Tanya said?
Mariah.
Oh, Mariah, that's so funny. And yes, that's exactly.
She's like, she's the best person to go on trips with. She always has the best places to eat.
I will 100. Well, Sam and I were going down to Wolfville there a couple of weeks ago, and we had no plan and no agenda. We were just like bombing down the back road towards Wolfville, and we passed the flying
on the highway.
Yeah. And it's like, turn around and go.
We gotta go there.
Yeah, I heard about this place that had been recommended to me so many times, and I'm so glad we stopped and ate there. It was incredible.
Oh yeah,
it was gorgeous. Loved it. That was the Flying Apron in, where was that?
Somewhere between here and there.
Yeah. So I could describe to you perfectly what I ate and how it tasted. Could not tell you the town that we were in. That's where my priorities lie.
I feel like this is a really good segue into saying there's so much to do in Nova Scotia, but there's also so much to do here on the North Shore. Oh, that you may think you've done, a lot of stuff, but there's so much more that you didn't even know.
Yeah. And if it ever comes to fruition, because it's sucking the life from my soul, but we have this sister company that may or may not ever come to be, but you may have seen us talking about Secret Nova Scotia. And you may see a car driving around now in town because we had it all ready to go for our tour season starting in May.
Thank you, Conway Customs.
Yes, thank you, Conway Customs. What an incredible job. and Pi Chevrolet. We are driving a 2021 Buick Enclave, and it is chef's kiss.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
It also has my family plastered all over it, and I sent Kelly a photo of it today without telling them it was done.
How'd you feel about that?
Real good, real good. Yeah, she's real mad. I can't wait to take it over to show my nieces who are 10 and 13 that don't realize their faces are on this car yet.
It's not even like a nice, like civilized sitting, having a nice like supper. It's like them sliding down mud banks.
Yeah, but it's such a good shot. It's such a
Oh,
good
it is
shot.
Asking for
amazing.
forgiveness, or did you actually ask for permission beforehand?
Oh no, I took them on the tour with the express discretion that I was taking photos to use for promotions, and now those photos are on the vehicle, they're on the rack cards, they're on the website. Yeah, so if
I
you're
feel like if you're in Alicia's life, you have to realize.
I sent Tyson's parents, Tyson's parents are in Manitoba. I sent them a picture today of their vehicle with their son plastered on the side of it. They're like, oh.
Did they see the video of him singing?
Yes, they did. I also didn't tell him I was posting that today, but it felt really necessary to post some good
It was so good.
He knows now though that it's there, right? Yeah.
He knew it was coming. I had permission to post it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know when I was going to post it because it was, things were happening, but today felt like the right day. And I think it was.
That last part, that's very dramatic. What is that? I don't know.
Did you see the movie Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
No.
It's so good. So the puppet, so if you have seen the movie Forgetting Sarah Marshall, at the end of the movie, this is not a spoiler, Jason Segel is doing this dramatic, it's so good, dramatic puppet show with Dracula and Van Helsing, and he has this song that he's written that Tyson has the most eclectic music on his phone you can ever imagine. Like 1 minute he's dropping straight Luda verses, and then he's singing Jason Segel's Die is what the song is called, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, as Dracula, as a puppet Dracula, singing about his love life.
I was most impressed by the rapping, as I told you, and I wanted you to pass that along to Tyson.
I was also floored by his love of Justin Bieber and Nicki Minaj. I learned a lot of things on that road trip, I'll tell you now. I mean, I don't know what I expected, but yeah, he and his falsetto when we were listening to Spirit in the Sky and he hit those high parts, which I didn't know was coming. Oh my God, I died. And I actually don't know how that got posted on Churro Buzz because I posted it on my personal account and it somehow got posted on Facebook on Churro Buzz.
I mean, people enjoyed it.
Yeah, they did. I was like, oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know how that technical issue occurred, but yeah, I have so many accounts crossed over there. I guess the platform got confused.
Technology.
That's right.
I haven't watched the video. I wasn't going to admit this, but I haven't watched the video, so now I have to go back and see.
Oh, you do. You have to.
It's good.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, and I really clipped it down to the best because I had like 11 minutes of video of different songs that we did. So I was like, this is way too long. I can't post it. So I just clipped it down to like the highlights. But oh man, it made me laugh so hard.
That's awesome.
I was crying at the Jason Segel song at the end. Like and I didn't know it was coming. It just came on and it's so quiet in the beginning and he started to sing to it.
Yeah, you knew all the words.
He also knows all the words to a lot of Disney songs, which is super fun. He's a very layered man.
Definitely.
Do you sing in the car?
Oh, always. Yeah, me for sure.
That's right. You got Sam Madison?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My daughter doesn't love it.
I am constantly singing in the car. And I actually, to the point where I asked Joey the other day, because we did a little tour of the different parks around Colchester. And I was like, does this bother you that I like sing to every single lyric? Like I know every word to Bruce Springsteen or whatever was on at the time. And he's just like, no, not really. And I'm just like, all right, well, you said it. So now I'm just going to.
Yeah, it's out there.
You married this.
He knew. I mean, I've been singing the whole time. So
You just finally thought to ask.
yeah, about 13 years in, I decided maybe we should ask him in the name.
Like, I need to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah.
You know, on a vain and weird tangent, do you know what I'm hating on this lockdown that it wasn't an issue the last time? I didn't have nails on, and this time I have nails on, and they're hideously grown out. This one is taped from falling off because it's lifting. This is my life.
No.
Yeah. And my appointment was Thursday. I was so close.
Oh.
And at least I don't have to worry about hair color. Is there anything that you are dreading about your loss of for this lockdown, Tanya, other than your freedom?
Sanity.
No. Mm-hmm. I figured that was it. Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
Madison, you?
No, it's just going to be the same as last time. Just less snacking, you know.
Kickboxing is unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a soft topic.
Yeah, that's true. Sam, what about you?
I feel like we're just like, this is going to sound silly, but I feel like we're used to it now. Like the adjustment is not as shocking because it's like we're now just shifting back into habits that we had this time last year. So it's like, it's not, and I don't mean to diminish anybody who, you know, is obviously having a very steep shift in their work that they're doing and all of those things. But for me personally, I feel like it hasn't really been a huge shift for me.
You know what? If I can not, I don't mean to drag the mood down, and I know this is getting a little serious, but I have not had a good day. And I'm amazed at how hard it hit me today. I sporadically cried a few times for no reason other than exhaustion and stress. And I'm amazed at how much it brought me right back to that first week in March, on March 19th and 20th. Pretty much March 19th to like the 25th was a bad week for me, where I was riding the emotional roller coaster of not knowing what was going to happen. And I feel right back in that today, which is surprising to me because we've been in it in so long. But I have had a really hard, horrible day of not being able to control my emotions and feeling really irritable and like all the signs of having trauma. And it's shocking to me.
And I feel like the barrier of it's going to be 2 weeks to us, I think that is very scary because last time it was only supposed to be a few weeks. And then we were, you know, so you try not to think about that and think about, yeah, this is going to be 2 weeks. And, you know, if we all do this properly, it could just be 2 weeks. But there's always that in the back of our head because we've done this before that it could be longer. But, you know, you try not to think about that. But
it's like, fool me once, shame on you.
Yeah.
Fool me twice, shame on me. And that's how it feels.
I saw a lot of people today posting that kind of thing on social media, and even people saying that they even almost felt like it hit them harder this time. Like it was like, you know, I felt like last time it was okay and I dealt with it. And now this time I feel like I'm, you know, it's really given it to me this time.
I feel like I agree with that. And I feel like for me, it's like it's a brain fog. And I'm actually, spoiler alert, writing a blog post that's coming out this weekend in partnership with Mental Health Association and Hospice Society, which, I mean, the timing for both of those organizations to really step up is obviously super strong right now. But it's about fight, flight, or freeze. And we're all kind of in that. You kind of pick and choose which your immediate reaction is in these tough situations. And for me, it's right now I'm freeze. Like, because you always think fight or flight. Like that's something we've heard about that our whole lives. But like freeze is the kind of third level of that. And that's where I'm at right now, where it's just like you just kind of feel numb and you don't really. That's where I'm at. I don't really respond.
I almost feel like that. Yeah, same. Like I feel numb about it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is not a good thing. Obviously, it's like, you know, because you're obviously not dealing with those feelings that are associated with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny, like Madison said about, well, just trying to think about it in the 2 weeks. And it's like, I can't even.
yeah, like it's literally just like, if, you know, it's 2 weeks, you can do this, you can get through this. But then it's like, yeah, I did that last time. And, you know, so, you know, trying to get in that mindset.
I mean, if we're really being honest, it's coming right on the heels of us all going through what happened with, you know, in Portapic and, you know, the memorial and all of that stuff. Like, it's all just, one after, like, you know,
Piling on.
reliving the trauma.
And it happened so quick. Like, and you know, it was just quick. I felt like we were, you know, we got told that we could do, you know, limited restrictions or whatever. So we planned for that. And then the next day it was like, no, you're done. Like, you're locked down. And I'm sure we all anticipated it was going to happen, but it felt quick.
I did not. We had just,
no, Alicia and I said the same thing.
Yeah. Tanya was like, it better not. I'm like, no, there's no way they're going to lock down the whole province.
Yeah.
I mean, I get why they did it. And
Yeah.
I'm not pointing blame or anything like that. I completely understand why they did it. And I am a small business owner of 3 businesses that, like, 2 of which are completely shut down. And I still think it's the right thing to do. But
something can be the right thing to do and still really hard.
mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, and it doesn't change the fact that you have feelings and they're valid and this is how we feel, but yeah.
Yeah, Michelle saying that I'm kind of glad they put us into lockdown to get our numbers down, but I just feel like we are so used to what's going on. 100%. Like, it's not the same as last time, because last time was very shocking. We couldn't imagine being closed down or restricted or forced to stay indoors. And now it's become second nature. Like, when we finished our isolation day before yesterday, that was my 4th time isolating because my partner's a rotational worker. And I remember that the first time we did it was not a big deal because everything was locked down. And I was just so glad to have him home because I was losing my mind. The second time was later in the summer, and I didn't do well with it because it was summer and the weather was good. And it was like,
yes, I remember.
Work. I'm losing my mind. But the last 2 times have been like, nope, I've got it down to science now. No problem at all. But it's definitely not the same as last time for me, but it's too close for comfort. And I don't like the out of control, spirally, can't control my emotions, can't focus, can't get anything done feeling. Like, that's literally against everything about how I run my life or function. So it's hard to be an extrovert. I mean, it's hard to be an introvert. There's no easy part, but it's hard to be an extrovert, I find, and have a bad day. Like, at 4:00 today, I said to Tyson, it's like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, I don't know if I can pull it together enough to do this live tonight. I'm tired. I'm afraid I'm going to cry. I don't feel like I have good energy, and I don't want to bring that to anybody else. But then
I have to agree with you. That's why I find lockdown so hard, because I'm the same. I am an extrovert. It's why I don't like to work from home. I like to be with people. I like to be out. I like to, you know, that's just what I like. And, you know, just being at home with my family, whom I love, is it's just, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yep, absolutely. It's amazing what it does to your emotions and mental health, regardless if you have issues or not. I don't struggle, luckily, with a lot of mental health issues. Like, I have anxiety from, like, the environment around me and stress, but I'm very fortunate in that regard. And I find this wreaks havoc on me. So I can't even imagine people who are predisposed with other conditions that have their regular routine or coping mechanisms so just trashed, what that does. And like Sam said, it is, I don't want to say fortunate, but we are lucky for Truro Buzz that next week is Mental Health Awareness Week. And we do have a blog coming out with CMHA, which has some fantastic resources for people as well as hospice. Exactly. And we're very excited to have posts about that next week.
And next Wednesday, we have a Live at the Hive with Stacey from Hospice and Susan from CMHA. So that'll be a good
awesome.
Chat.
Yeah.
100%. That's going to be awesome.
That'll be a nice therapy session for all of us next Wednesday night.
Exactly.
Not that they're therapists. I'm not saying they're therapists, but we're gonna,
But the live
talk, though, honestly.
Exactly. Like, when we were in the shutdown last year, I was like, well, I guess Truro Buzz is dead in the water until, you know, something happens. We have no events to cover. Like, what am I going to do? And then every week something new came up or someone approached me. Like, we had Debbie Lawrence on talking about, you know, compassion and empathy and compassion with yourself and taking care of yourself and how you can be empathetic to others. And then I had Serena Lewis reach out to me and want to talk about grief. And, you know, it was amazing to me that we kept going with lives without trying to, like, there was no content plan. Right. It was just what needed to happen at the time. And it just kept going.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't forced. It just like, it was whatever people needed at the time, whatever I needed at the time. It's like, I need to talk to Debbie. I'm going to do it on a live. And then it was great.
That's awesome.
So, I mean, that's probably what's going to keep happening here. And, please God, it is for only 2 weeks, but
Yes.
we know that nothing is for sure.
Yes. So I'm totally going to change the subject.
Do it.
I'm taking over, Alicia. I think we need to congratulate you on your engagement.
I was like, what for?
Because it's been so long.
I know, but like it's not publicly out there on Truro Buzz. So I thought that tonight, this is like the first.
Except for some eagle-eye viewers who happen to point.
That's true. So, all right. So,
naming names.
So congratulations!
Thank you. You want to come over and say hi?
Do it. No?
Off we actually got engaged at Christmas time, and I struggled with how to put it out there on Truro Buzz, or should I put it out there on Truro Buzz? And like it just kind of just stayed that question and never got resolved to be like, should I do a post? I don't know. And then I just never did anything about it. So yes, we did have lots of people send messages or comments about the ring on my finger and what it meant. And we did answer. No, I didn't really answer them. It was like tee hee hee, but I never really did. But yes, and engaged, official. Never going to be a wedding with more than 5 people, apparently. So no rush. It's great. But you know what's crazy? We actually did decide while we were home in isolation, it was like, well, maybe we should look up some places and see like where we might want to get married. So his family's on the West Coast, mine's all on the East Coast. So we looked at both to just kind of compare. And would you believe it costs as much to rent a venue here in Nova Scotia as it does in Alberta? That blew my mind.
No, I wouldn't have thought that.
I wouldn't have either. I said to him and like his family, it's like, I know, Alberta would be nice and the mountain wedding, but Alberta's going to be pretty pricey. Could not believe it when I looked up the prices of some places here, like some of the wineries or the rental places here. Unbelievable.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's clearly the industry we need to break into, guys.
Well, let's be real. Everything's real expensive here right now in regards to real estate and, et cetera, et cetera.
Lumber.
Yes, lumber is insane. I'm so glad we built the deck when we did. Oh my God, I'm so glad we built the deck when we did, because we just hit the cusp where places were running out of materials. Oh my God, it just occurred to me, Madison, how much renovating you guys have been doing, and my heart bleeds for you. I'm going to start paying you extra.
Wait.
I actually have a lot of renovation.
Well, let's all come on the renos. But yes, it's insane.
We utilize like a lot of used stuff that we ripped off the house, and we marketplace.
That's true. That's true.
Still, it's not cheap, but
which cat do we have here?
This is China.
Oh, our little pink collar. We send funny cat TikToks back and forth, and I sent her one yesterday of a very chonky boy.
It was chonky.
Oh my God, he was massive. It was hilarious.
Awesome. We knew one would eventually make an appearance. Hey, Matt.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be
it was coming.
Did she come in off the catio?
Yes, she did.
So funny. That's
Super
amazing.
cute.
You have 2 cats too, don't you, Tanya?
Yeah, I've locked them.
Are they opening doors?
Does the cat open the door?
Yes.
My cat does that every morning when I'm getting ready. I will shut the bathroom door, not all the way, and then like within 2 to 5 minutes, he scares me every time because he doesn't just like nicely come through. He like bursts through the door.
You're not letting her in the bathroom alone here.
Yeah.
He'll stand outside the door and cry.
That's what my dog Bert does. And
Oh.
if I don't latch it all the way too, he totally like
Yeah. Just karate kicks the door open. Our cat does the same thing. And it's always the bathroom door.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
they know. If you pushed it and you even think you closed it, but it didn't fully latch, they know.
They know.
Yeah.
And I have the esteemed privilege that the way our house is laid out, it's so bad. From the front door, there's a window and side lights on our door. And then right in front of our door is our stairs up to this top of the house. And at the top of the stairs is our bathroom. And right in the view of the door and the stairs and the front door is the toilet. So if you happen to be in the bathroom and a cat karate kicks the door open, they can see you from the front door of slight design flaw.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Birdie's not here snorting up a storm.
Well, I was telling Madison I locked him out, so he actually can't get in.
Yeah, maybe next time I'll lock them out.
It's not the same with cats. You can try to lock them out.
Yeah.
They would cry.
Sam had to lock Birdie out, or all you'd hear is his snort in the background.
I love it.
Totally. Yeah, we had a Zoom chat the other day, and all you guys could hear was Birdie snoring.
It's adorable.
Very loudly on my lap.
It's so great because it's not like a constant snore. So it's like you're having a conversation and you're going through stuff. And then there might be like a little lull, and it's just like the best, almost sounds like a fart snore.
Yes.
So good.
We call it his annoyed snore, because it's like once he gets irritated that we're talking so long, he's just like, like just, shut up.
Does he sleep with you, Sam?
Yeah.
At night?
Yeah.
And does he snore like that though through the night?
Mhm.
Stop.
It doesn't bother me. If Joey was snoring, it would bother me, but Birdie is allowed to snore. There's different
My
rules.
cat snores.
Not Birdie Pickles Scumador. I love Scumador is the best like name merger I've ever heard.
It's good. Yeah.
That is actually really good.
I know, right? It just works so good. I love
I
it.
tried to convince Joey to change his name, but he wasn't
Man, I'd so be on board
It's
for
almost like a superhero name.
right?
Scumador.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, guys, we've almost hit an hour there, and I think we have babbled on quite long enough. But
I mean, we kind of did.
I'm really glad we did this, and I'm kind of sad it took us this long to do kind of a quad live to chitty chat with people.
Yeah.
But it's not out of the realm of possibility. We'll be doing this many times more, depending on how things continue.
Yeah.
Hope for the best.
That's right. We hope you guys are doing great at home. We love you for tuning in and chatting with us. And just a reminder, we do still have a newsletter coming out tomorrow morning. If you want to sign up for that, I know it's usually events, and this might be a little bit more of a dismal week, but we still have some stuff packed in there for you.
There's some stuff. Yeah.
There is some stuff. churrobuzz.com to sign up for that newsletter, or you can do it on our Facebook page on the bottom of the menu on the side there. And we also have your Mother's Day packages ready to go. If you are looking for ideas, you can order these on churrobuzz.com. There are 8 different local businesses in here at $69.99. I keep going to say 99, but $69, and you can buy it right online and ship it or pick up in store. And yeah, we are still here kicking, and it's good. I love that people can see like the framework. There's more people involved in Churro Buzz, but this is our core team. It's not a one-person operation by any stretch of the imagination, and it wouldn't happen without everybody and more in this square tonight.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Hi, Nadine. So thanks so much for tuning in. I know it's been a hard week, so this was definitely the highlight of my day. I'm really glad
to chat.
able to pull it together to do this, because it's helpful to connect with people, even if it is online.
Absolutely. Awesome. Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night.
Good night. Take care, everyone.
Stay safe. Check out the newsletter and churrobuzz.com, and we will see you, if not before, by next week. Our live is going to be with CMHA and hospice.
Awesome.